Today is September 2nd, 2022 at the Dakota Lakes Research Farm. I'm in field 2-4. We have our yearlings here. They're grazing some cover crop that was planted after wheat harvest. This is pearl millet on this side. The other side of the field has a more diverse mixture with some cool season grasses in it. The yearlings will be grazing this in strips, and we will add back fences too. We'll probably be moving them every 2 days. We'll just have to wait and see how things go as we do this, and then we're hoping for some regrowth that we can swath later in the winter. The idea here is to graze it now so that it doesn't head out too soon. Trying to set back the maturity a little bit so that our swathing date can be later when the temperatures are cooler. So we will have, because we're moving them every couple days, we'll have a number of different dates that we graze, and so we'll be able to test the effect of different dates on the regrowth. Today is September 6, 2022 at the Dakota Lakes Research Farm. This is our herd of yearlings. They've been grazing this field of pearl millet. It's a cover crop that was planted after harvesting winter wheat. The paddock I'm standing in, they started grazing it on September 2nd, so it's been 4 days since they were in here. So they were in here for 2 days, and now they've been out of it for 2 days. You can see we tried to leave a lot of leaf area so that it will be able to recover and grow back quickly. We used poly wire, and there was a fence right here, so now we're moving into an area that they were grazing the past 2 days. We just closed off access to this about a half an hour ago. You can see the next paddock, the one that we just gave them access to. When we started on September 2nd, we were at about the 5 collared leaf stage, and now we're at about 6. Some of these are even at 8, or there are a few plants out here that are even at boot stage. September 8th, 2022 at the Dakota Lakes Research Farm. We're in field 2-4. Our yearlings started grazing this field on about September 1st, and a week ago it was only about thigh high on me, and now it's chest high. You can see this is the paddock they just came out of this morning. So they got a lot of grass eaten. They left quite a bit of leaf standing, which we want for some regrowth because we want to swath this later. But you can see what the next paddock looks like that they just walked into about 10 minutes ago. It's mostly pearl millet. One half of the field has some cool season grass mixed in with it too. September 12, 2022 at Dakota Lakes Research Farm. Field 2-4. Our yearlings are grazing a field of pearl millet planted after winter wheat harvest. This is an irrigated field. We're moving a fence every 2 days. We're using a back fence so that we can get some regrowth from the pearl millet, and we plan to swath it later this month.